It's time to get inspired, challenged, and empowered to conquer life's daily challenges with Dr. G and the Monday Morning Moment.
Good morning and welcome back. We're delighted to have you with us on this another Lord's Day. Today I'm proud to have with me my lovely wife Tasha, who's going to be sharing with you what we will impart into your life in the upcoming weeks.
Yeah, so we thought it would be fun to go back to a conference that we hosted and facilitated back in 2019, show you some of the excerpts from that conference in hopes that it would spark some discussion with you and your mate, perhaps some spirited debates, some fun insights, or whatever they might be.
Yes.
Take a look at this clip. We want to just read this last screen together. Your vows matter. On three. 1, 2, 3.
It is not love alone that keeps us together. In every marriage, love may fade for a while. The vows matter because when feelings fade, the vows hold us together long enough for the love to return.
Every now and then you ought to review your vows together. Okay? Because remember, when you made those vows before God and before a host of witnesses. Okay? Think about this. We invite all these people to our wedding ceremony to witness our union. And we ask them to be praying for us, to love us, to be a part of this union. When you invite all those guests, you are literally asking these people to witness your relationship and in some way, be there to encourage you and all those things. But when we decide that we're no longer going to live up to our vows and we want to go out and get a divorce, how many of those people do we invite to that? Okay? When we made those vows, it was in the presence of God and in the presence of witnesses. When we choose to get a divorce, we throw God out the way and we don't invite those folk. And so I believe it would be fewer divorces is that before we went down to the divorce court, the two talked to God and then invited all those folks who you invited to the ceremony and explained to them why you are no longer committed to making it work. Okay? If you can hold on to your vows and say, this is what we committed to do, because there will be times when you don't like your spouse. You will feel as though you don't love your spouse anymore. But if you can hold on to the commitment long enough, I guarantee you, through prayer, through the empowering of the Holy Spirit, the love will return. Okay? Wow, that was a trip back down memory lane.
Yeah. How exciting to just go back and be reminded of the importance of the vows that we took on the day that we united.
Yeah,
right?
We want you to really understand that your vows are not just some words that you recite, but they are a foundational stone that help you solidify your marriage during the good times and the bad times. They're not just words that we speak, but they are words that we live by.
Sure. And it's so many times where your feelings will betray you, right? Your feelings will tell you, this isn't worth it. I'm not going to stay in this. I wasn't meant to be miserable. But when you can go back and reflect on the vows that you committed to on the day that you became one with your spouse, many times is that extra that can keep you going. And that's something that we are committing to do over the next 7 days or so, right?
Get to go that video back
out. Going back to 1995 and just looking at and listening to the vows that we took. So why don't you issue the challenge?
Listen, hey, if you don't have your video of your marriage, take some time this week to maybe look up a set of marital vows and repeat those vows to one another, looking at one another in the eye, and recommit yourselves to those marital vows through sickness and through health, through the good, through the bad, until death do us part. And I guarantee you, it will re-energize you in a way that will make your marriage prosperous and will allow you to experience good success in the days, weeks, and months and years to come. So this has been Dr. G and my lovely wife, Tasha. We look forward to you coming on this journey with us over the next coming weeks. Love you, and see you next week.